Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Let's get straight into it. We want to manage our emotions to identify our intuition because you could be going through a five of swords, okay? You could be looking at trying to create freedom, all right, from a sadness when it comes to maybe a battle. Maybe you feel defeated when it comes to the energy, all right, of your thoughts, ideas, and maybe a conflict. There seems to be a five of swords. All right, when it comes to intimacy, I know there's a conflict, there's a fight. Somebody wants to win at any cost. When it comes to maybe verbal, physical, mental abuse, someone will start looking at maybe resentment. When it comes to someone's thoughts, someone's worried, under anxiety, because now someone's looking at nine of swords. Someone's trying to rest the mind after a conflict. They got one foot in, and now the mind is recalculating the steps because now someone's thinking about maybe spirituality, maybe Catholicisms, or maybe you're thinking about Catholic, or you're thinking about a Taurus person, or Aquarius, or Libra person. Someone's thinking that they have to reunite, maybe, but they think about a battle, but hold on to the truth. So now you've got nine of swords. So look at nine of swords, all right, when it comes to maybe worry, but maybe someone's trying to rest the mind, can see that progress, renewal, vitality, inspiration. Someone feels inspired, maybe ending a drama, maybe. When it comes to a Libra Aquarius person, someone has maybe a fight, thinking, recruiting, defeated, holding on. Because someone's thinking, when it comes to the head, about God's toolkit. When it comes to like-minded people, you could be looking at using your intuition, walking away from people, things, and places that likes to make create battles at any cost for no reason. Maybe doing like mental, verbal abuse, stuff like that. Maybe you're thinking now of like-minded people when it comes to soulmates. You could be thinking about soulmates, using your intuition, ending a battle, looking at your own mental, sorting out your own interests, your achievements, your ideas, your hopes, and now maybe you're now using your intuition to find joint activities when it comes to group expression. Can I maybe somebody maybe has the controlling the thoughts, so they got the courage when it comes to the strength to feel. Someone feels like they're thinking of ending a battle, or maybe someone's thinking they have or have to end the battle. Because now you're looking at maybe healing, or you're looking at recognition, communication. Because now you're looking at maybe setting goals, safety, achievements, but thinking of a haste or a battle. But idea, there seems to be a conflict of the mind, resting, recruiting. Maybe someone's thinking about tomb, but thinking at the same time the passion of God's toolkit. You're looking at maybe a higher priestess, or you're looking at someone that's walking in truth, unity. Maybe you're thinking of balance when it comes to partnership, tenderness. Maybe you're considering when it comes to equal give and take, when it comes to collaboration. Maybe someone's thinking about choices when it comes to opposition. All right, maybe someone feels like they neglected God's toolkit, maybe. So maybe look at the energy of maybe sincerity, truth, unity, or you're looking at something that happened in winter, autumn. You could be looking at divine feminine when it comes to intuition. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You have to tap into the divine feminine to understand the emotions, to identify your intuition, to have that relationship with yourself. Can I be looking at healing or cleansing? Maybe something happening in winter when it comes to maybe the feelings of feeling comfortable when it comes to creation, ideas, thoughts, self expression. Maybe there was no self-expression here. There was more battles, want to win at any cost when it comes to verbal, mental abuse, underhanded behavior. So someone think about underhanded behavior towards God's Turkiya. Maybe someone was in that energy of like indirect talking about God's Turkiya as well. But someone's looking at two people walking away. Was it any winners in the end? Because someone's walking away in shame. If I look at a vampire, when it comes to a vampire thoughts, stealing someone's mental, when it comes to vampire energy, they had the courage. They thought they had the courage. They had the fulfillment. And now it's a battle. So now someone's coming in to clear that battle, being blunt when it comes to ideas, conflict, and thoughts. So now someone's looking at that passion. You could be a fast talker. You could probably feel armored, but someone is traveling quite fast when it comes to the power of thought. So someone's mind could be going quite over a challenge. So they're probably thinking of freeing the mental. Because now someone's doing some fast talking. Someone's doing probably side eyeing. But it seems to be a battle when it comes to maybe the ninth of what do you call it again? Swords. Can I look at the Knight of Swords? It's like in a fighter. You know, is there a sneak attack behind the divine masculine from a Gemini person or Libra person? Or is a Libra, Gemini person coming in when it comes to spiritual thought, telepathically saying there's a sneak attack when it comes to God's Turkiya? It could be a Libra person or a Gemini person or Aquarius person, someone that's already passed, or someone in your energy, because someone's being quite blunt when it comes to maybe a closed-minded person, or someone that's very quite combative. Yeah, combative. Always got fucking something to say. Always got a battle of the mind, maybe. Because now someone's looking at Five of Swords when it comes to maybe hollow victory. Someone's really hollow. They only see things black and white. They probably got no comprehension skills. Like, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Someone was pointing fingers and they live in a glass house, but they're forgetting 3 fingers pointing back at that person. And God's watching. So someone pulled that bullet. Gunshot. Truth out. When it comes to maybe unfair battles, when it comes to unhealthy mental attitude. Someone's got a very unhealthy mental attitude. They had a lack of comprehension, lack of compassion, and discord, destruction, mental destruction, or maybe telepathically trying to destroy someone mentally, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Because now you're looking at maybe a loving balance when it comes to harmony. Someone's thinking about harmony, balance, good fortune. Or you're looking at misunderstandings when it comes to incompatibility. When it comes to a battle. Maybe someone's having a divorce, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Or just a separation. Because now you're looking at maybe observing. Someone's observing maybe someone's creative ideas come to the thoughts, intellect, fast talking. Maybe someone's becoming very blunt about maybe an offer. So you look at positivity when it comes to a new foundation. Or you look at maybe a text. We're looking at new foundation though. There was a pitfall, maybe in the past, but now your future, you see maybe a grand design. So now you may be looking at a new foundation when it comes to maybe the Page of Pentacles, an offer. You could be looking at an offer when it comes to Page of Pentacles. You could be looking at maybe a student, or maybe looking at something more enthusiastic, or somebody was bloody lazy, while you got maybe an immature messenger. Ooh, you could be looking at a messenger, but very fucking immature when it comes to bringing news, promises about an offer. Or maybe looking at a child, a young child, becomes a Page of Pentacles. 9, 11, starting again. So there's a new beginning when it comes to leadership. Someone has the courage, the willpower to be blunt. Look at independence, victory, and after a hollow victory, pride before the fall. So I look at aggressiveness, and now someone's starting again. when it comes to maybe observing a family, maybe. Someone could be absorbing a soul family or someone's family, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. You could be looking at maybe the comfort when it comes to maybe goals, stability, a new foundation, something more comfortable, like-minded, match energy, match thoughts. So maybe someone feels as if maybe someone saw you walking down the street and they're like, ooh, or you had a conversation with someone or someone you know. Someone feels as if you got the same like emotions, maybe same feelings. Into me, I feel, because into my know, someone might have the same interest when it comes to achieving ideas, setting goals. But then you got a Libra person thinking about Aquarius person. Creativity, harmony, hollow happiness, hollow growth, a battle when it comes to connection. Or someone is thinking about a child, a Libra, masculine, that's probably past, is thinking about a child Aquarius maybe in a battle. So you can't maybe falseness, but someone's heartbroken when it comes to maybe a message, when it comes to maybe a friend or a partner or a marriage or someone's individual relationship, or you look at maybe a business contract that maybe went into a battle, disharmony. Three of Swords. Maybe you're looking at a heartbreak when it comes to heartbreak, betrayal, because someone had a mental battle with you, maybe. So now you've had ill health, maybe separation, confusion, pain, disconnection. But there's no connection. Someone's crying. Maybe a Libra crying because they're hmm, thinking, reason for this battle. Someone was an intellectual, the battle for intellectual property, maybe. Or someone's mind is moving subconsciously when it comes to maybe expression. Or maybe you may be seeing like a postman sending a message or transformation. Someone's transforming from communication or transforming from a heartbreak after communication or after transformation of information, because information can do transformation, because experience plus knowledge equals wisdom, innit? Emperor. Thinking of maybe oh, so boring and famous bullshit, I guess. Lying. It's a lie, isn't it? Someone's looking at soul connection, but someone's lying. And that's why they're lying down, I guess. Or maybe Libra person lied about Aquarius person. About Aquarius person in the past. Now it's a battle in the future. Can only get soul connection to a child, Aquarius person, to a masculine Libra. Holding the truth. As he lay down in the morgue. I guess the truth is never buried with Joe, is it? No, it's not. The truth is always revealed, I guess. There's no time, there's no space. Especially in telepathic world, I guess. Looking at maybe inner awareness when it comes to understanding that a Libra person is now telepathically in the church or the chapel in his coffin thinking about an Aquarius child, Libra masculine. Past catching up, has it? Never mind. Funny how we can think in the soul world. Soul connection. We're looking at maybe analysis when it comes to practicality, or indifferences when it comes to detachment. There was a detachment when it comes to a father, Libra, and Aquarius woman. And now she's understanding the connection when it comes to the soul connection. When it comes to the confidence, the courage. And now someone looking at telepathic communication. You could be looking at maybe a new feelings, new idea. You could be looking at maybe when it comes to the energy of feelings, emotions, creativity, intuition, relationships, compassion. Somebody's walking with love on their sleeves. When it comes to thinking about the truth, when it comes to unity, when it comes to the throat chakra, someone's saying something fishy, understanding when it comes to the fish, the Holy Grail. It's the Holy Grail is you. You are the cup of love. Maybe someone looking at their cup of love when it comes to emotions, intuition, and a creative deal, a creative offer of a deal. Virgo, happy ever after. But then there's a new emotion, Libra, this connection to Aquarius child from Aquarius, telepathically telling Aquarius, and it's a bloody shock, I guess. Life has no justice in the end when a child is affected. No winners in the end, is it? Nope. When a child is affected, you could be looking at maybe your feelings at work. Maybe you're heartbroken, but you can't wait to go home. Maybe the best place ever, 10 of Cups. But someone built a lie, isn't it, Libra? Masculine. He broke Aquarius' heart. And now we understand there's a devil in the tower. He lied about foundation. Telepathically telling me, no, Libra. Never mind. Backstabbing, lying about Aquarius. Thinking of that lie. It's been illuminated. You could be thinking maybe about Page of Cups when it comes to a dreamer or trusting, or maybe someone feels mentally vulnerable, or just left a young child and a mother vulnerable by themselves and went off to someone else and left someone by themselves, I guess, until someone took a secret to the death. Three of Cups. Somebody became a Three of Cups. Maybe somebody wants unity, maybe. When it comes to maybe creative harmony, want to create harmony, unity. Maybe look at someone's happiness, growth, connection, soul connection when it comes to enthusiasm, or children. When it comes to falseness from a Libra person. Stagnation, obstacles, delays. Maybe looking at crossroads when it comes to maybe tensions, uneasy. You could be looking at truth or unfair or unclear future when it comes to maybe a heartbreak, or maybe bringing a mind to calmer waters, because now you're looking at celebrations, friendship, family, or maybe a holiday or celebration, but it seems to be gossip because the third party person was overindulgent when it comes to false friends, falsehood, and now there's a split decision because of a heartbreak, but Aquarius come to calmer waters. Because she had an Aquarius child, telepathic. And now they're talking to each other, I guess. So now you're looking at maybe Three of Swords. Someone's being blunt when it comes to clarity. Someone tried to create barriers because they're resisting maybe a child because it was a third party person, or resisting to see the truth because the lie's better than the truth, I guess. But does the truth really stay forever? The truth. Secrets, I guess. Selfish people. Selfish. Backstabbing, betrayal. Want to see people at rock bottom. Emotionally mature. Emotionally mature. You could be looking at maybe calming your mind to bring to calmer waters. But now you could use your intuition because someone's resisting to tell the truth or acknowledge the truth or tell the truth. Maybe someone's coming in bluntly, maybe a Gemini or Libra or Virgo, because they're thinking about work, happily ever after, or think about a deal or a new beginning when it comes to foundation, or observing or doing tarot reading. But now you're looking at maybe your own knowledge, wisdom, having that relationship with yourself first, managing that emotions. Imagine your emotions, looking at your regrets, being blunt with it, turn it into grapes, and there's your new foundation. Because someone's in their feelings when it comes to Four of Cups. Someone was depending on this lie, on this backstab for their structure to create stagnation and limitations. And now someone's in regret knowing this knowledge. And now they're looking at this wisdom. Because Libra, masculine, and a woman, it's a man or a woman, maybe on earth and in dreams, Libra is trying to protect his daughter. And that is an offer. And now it's in regret, a feeling of regret, because now they're reading about a family that belongs to a Libra. And now they're being blunt, swift talking about mental changes or changing of a message. Now it's in regret because now they're discovering new information. Aquarius is Libra's daughter, telepathically speaking, to protect from a heartbreak. That's in a Three of Cups. Looking at someone's feelings. When it comes to Four of Cups. Bored. Someone's bored now. Unappreciative. No empathy. Someone needs to go meditate and go hug a bloody tree and reconnect, because someone's not looking at synchronicities when it comes to co-creating with the universe. Someone doesn't know how to co-create the universe. It's like that maybe looking at maybe someone's action, someone's passion when it comes to reading about someone's strength, someone's root of their foundation, showing off someone else's skills, and someone's looking at maybe collaboration comes to creative, a new project or a new connection. Reading about the falsehood of a child. Suspicions, connections, enthusiasm. You're probably looking at collaboration, teamwork for some of you. Creative project, new teamwork. But someone's in regret because someone had no empathy. It was more egoism. And in a glass house, pointing that gun, but had 3 pointing at them because God's watching. Uncooperative people. So now you're looking at a letter talking about uncooperative people when it comes to a soul family. I just saw King of Pentacles, different perspective about the higher priestess. When it comes to maybe having donations at work, or donating something at work, or donating money to a Taurus or Capricorn person, opportunities, showing off someone else's skills and making their family happy. When it comes to Taurus, Leo person, when it comes to secretly, there was a secret. So they got donations. And they made their family happy with resources. And a Cancer person is looking at the will to have a wounded secret epiphany. Everyone's under judgment. Everyone's under judgment day. They're dead and they're alive, I guess. So when you fucking lie, selfish individual people, I guess. We're looking at maybe creativity when it comes to creating a family, a soul family, looking at soul connection. Maybe someone's more enthusiasm, but someone's doing falsehood about a child, Virgo, maybe. So you can't maybe a child, maybe King of Cups, Taurus, Leo, King of Cups. Maybe looking at maybe Pisces child, or look at intuition when it comes to maybe caring to balance, to work on balance, or dreamer, or someone dreamt about someone showing off someone else's talent, or someone looking at new emotions. Someone's drunk, man. Someone probably goes to work drunk. Maybe Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or Pisces, Scorpio. Off balance, immature, using intuition, get your soul family. So now someone's maybe looking at new beginnings, leadership. Maybe looking at courage. And you kind of shock when it comes to someone's willpower, independence, victory, pride. When you look at maybe aggression, when it comes to maybe someone's willpower, when it comes to a Taurus person up at night worried, when it comes to maybe someone's the truth, generally Libra is truth. When it comes to Libra, in these dreams, epiphany, relying on the epiphanies, relying on the dreams. So they were relying on my dreams to make money, to seem balanced, to give their family stability, comfort. And that's a shock that they built a fake foundation. And now you look at a tower. Someone built a whole fake found tower away from intuition. Libra, shocked, Aquarius, stagnation, child, Aquarius, of Aquarius, Libra. So it is an Aquarius family that's just very intuitive. An air sign family that's very intuitive, and the parents are past life, intuition, researching, looking. Someone's gossiping about someone's contract. Maybe a Pisces, rank stagnations, 3 cup. Yeah, child. I really am his daughter then, I guess. I really am. Remember, all energy, we go through different things at different times. Maybe look at the seven of cups. When it comes to soul connection, you have that inner, when into me, I know. Because into me, I think I'm united with my past parents. Heartbroken. Telepathically speaking, in dreams. When it comes to walk away from people, things in place, not 73 eyes, good. When you're making your decisions. Because your past life parents are there helping. Dreams. Past life parents. Intuition. Take that new beginning. Innocence. Willpower. Victory. Away from aggressive, bullying, tactical people. So that's why I was in that 7 of cups. Inner awareness, inner sight, insights. So someone's got insight when it comes to maybe someone's got too many choices, or maybe looking at a false choice because of that. It was a false choice. They're in regret. That's why they're in regret. Decision, a regret about a decision, lack of focus, because there was too much options. Drinking, walked away, and left someone by themselves, heartbroken, in regret. Because now you're looking at unstable, the emotions, when it comes to guilt, jealousy, lack of trust, because somebody was living in a fantasy when it comes of lack of self-belief, lack of self-awareness, and lack of information. Someone took someone's free will away and took someone's intellectual property and left someone by themselves with little options. 7, 8, 9, 10. And they're looking at happy ever after, using intuition, because I'm getting messages at night. And now maybe there's an emperor looking at a soul, having a human experience, comes these messages in a conflict because they're fighting over a house because he's with a lover. And I look at the wounded warrior, looking at maybe soul truth, wounded, because the spirits are helping. Soul tries helping with the burden to have a clear path. It could be God, or it could be this father in this tomb, Libra. Defending an air sign when it comes to legacy. And I look at success. You may look at Taurus, investment, regret, Leo, when it comes to God's cup of love and this money. Leo, again, king of fucking wands, dickhead. And now he sees my real legacy, I guess. So I wasn't doing black magic, thank you. Genevieve was. My mum and dad from my past life is my legacy. Is Arthur and Pamela Coleman Smith, the ones that did these tarots. Thank you very much. They use Marcellus or something like that, some tarot deck from 1700. And there was no major arcanas. And they put in the major arcanas because the old tarot deck only had like the playing cards. And they added the pips or something like that, and the pictures and all that. And that's why I like art. My grandmother's white. My grandfather was white. Didn't even know that until today. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, study your dreams, collective. All right. I can see you making clear decisions after someone was denying the truth. And are you looking at angry or Capricorn trying to do some spooky shit? Oh, someone's having nightmares in their dreams. Cancer person, jealous about someone's decision that they can use their intuition to come out of any situation. Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person about being guided by angels. And that's where the fight comes from. It's just jealousy. about the Empress. It's just jealousy that she's loving on her destiny at work. You look at expertise and it comes to someone's new messages, new ideas. Leo person's defending, I don't know what he's defending. But we're looking at maybe the devil. Someone's looking at temptation. And a third party person went to temptation, third party person, now someone's in their feelings of regret. Someone's trying to control their feelings because someone wants to come in blunt, maybe. Because maybe this Cancer Scorpio Pisces, he's just a fucking addictive drunk, man. He gets some shit advice. I wouldn't get no advice from this one. Yeah, I wouldn't. Forget that boy. Nah. He's forced. Something about a child as well. And something about maybe growth. Financial growth. Collaboration. Feelings. He's immature. Now he's sad because uncertainty about money. Inconsistencies. Why? Transforming or transferring money. Something to do with money. And taking a deal or something, a dirty deal or something like that. He's demonic, man. He's jealous of a fire sign person. Yeah, I knew it. Fire sign person, he's jealous. Knew it, there you go again. A Leo person, he's just jealous about his new cup of love, new money, he's walking away. Maybe a Leo person when it comes to a Cancer person and a Taurus person about someone's success. When it comes to their legacy. Now they got maybe a blunt when it comes to Knight of Swords. When it comes to someone's future, destiny, a project, maybe a solid project, burst of energy. There's a burst of energy. When it comes to maybe someone's appearance, when it comes to Aries, that's like self-awareness. That's the beginning of self. But the Emperor was the first zodiac, Aries. So that's self-awareness. So now someone's self-awareness, Cancer, is jealous. And he's coming, he might appear to look like a bit of a drunk at some point. It could be Aries, Cancer. When it comes to the environment. Because now you're looking at maybe someone's ego. When it comes to their purpose, life force, consciousness of a masculine. That's a Cancer or Aries person. He's probably looking at a situation when it comes to love affairs or romantic attachment, when it comes to lack of his own self-expression. He's probably looking at a Leo person. So you can't creativity under jealousy when it comes to art, drama, or a child. So you can't maybe pleasure and pain, or pleasure and pain, or pleasure and fucking, I don't know, in his feelings. It's in his feelings, man. He was working with an earth sign person. Childish, man. And now they see something fishy. Let me behave myself. Walking away from people, things, and playing not into your highest good and add it to your intuition. And there's your new foundation, your soul family. There you go. Someone juggling their life away when it comes to adaptability. This person is not adaptable, not versatile. Extra workload on his head. Why? Financial problems. He has no self-expression. He's looking at depression. And he can't cope with his feelings. I don't think he's in touch with, he has no empathy. He's not attached with his feelings. He's more of a bully. He just wants to think of, Gemini, go and attack. That's all he's thinking about. I just want to attack. And that's a challenge. Why? Because he feels abandoned maybe by maybe a fire sign. Because he's jealous. Because he's like this air sign person. He thinks fire sign should stay over there with an earth sign person. Because that's what he fought for. A low bottom person with no feelings. No feelings, man. He's just jealous. He wants an air sign person. He's just jealous. He's just jealous. Told you, he's just jealous for a fire sign person. Some damn player. He's just jealous, man. He was promiscuous with his earth sign person. Then he realised with his next conquest. Because I don't know, maybe he's some secret battle, these two. I don't know. He's like, no matter how angry she is with this fire sign person, she's not looking at no man but this fire sign. But if he comes back next semester, whatever, because look at the energy, intention, action. Yeah, he said, yeah, you should stay with that fucking Taurus. And Sagittarius fighting about unrequited love. King of Pentacles thinking, bloody heck, I need to walk away. Immature people, man. Just fucking immature. This Cancer person. Yeah, told you, Cancer, saw. I have secretly invested in a Taurus person when it comes to the soul connection to this family. Now, this family has inner awareness about a Cancer person and a Taurus person. When it comes to practicality, indifferences, and detachment, now they're criticizing the right people. Because now they're looking at old investments, getting away from a Sagittarius person and looking at a new foundation, new corporation. When it comes to controlling finances, holding back budget from a Sagittarius, a Cancer, and a Taurus person and their family or something like that. Too much secrets, man. Got to walk away. Third party, yeah, anyway. Someone's single, Aquarius, single, Two of Cups, single, maybe. Look at someone loving. When it comes to higher priestess, Aquarius person. When it comes to Aquarius. How long have we been here? I might leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So now you're looking at the ending, soul connection, inner awareness, inner reflection, someone putting away old investments. Can I look at understanding, come from inner standing, from an insight. Someone's analyzing maybe a new investment, maybe, because it seems to be delayed when it comes to maybe an investment, because what you sow is what you reap. So now someone's looking at indifferences and detachment and criticism when it comes to maybe slowly the detaching away from a Taurus person, a Pisces person, a Virgo person, Sagittarius person, and a Cancer person. Because when it comes to environment awareness, they can see these people are toxic. So someone's walking away from people, things, and places, and they're thinking about maybe there was no real winners in the end because the foundation's coming down. What you sow is what you reap. It was all about the 8th house. Everyone's in their feelings because everyone had a secret. Whether it was a ritual, whether it was a cult or cultism, it could be voodoo, doo-doo, it don't matter. Cult means knowledge, unknown knowledge. Because someone was power tripping. Some people wanted death. Some people wanted regeneration. Like, what's that song? I'm from New York. I can hear that. Something. I want to be young forever or some bullshit. Some people was not cutting the generational curses, and some of the people was looking at regeneration when it comes to sexual activities for shared asset and financial legacy. So this is where we're stuck since 1800, even for man, Libra, using Paracoma Smith for shared assets and left her in a secret. So I'm going to get all these Western prisons now. I didn't have nothing. Shut up, man. I want to hear nothing from none of you lot, bro. Nothing. I don't care what none of you lot say. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.